Hey everybody, it's Robert with the Secret Wine Society, where it's our job to bring you guys everything strange, wonderful, and amazing from the world of wine. Today we've got something really strange, at least according to McKinsey here, who's back with American Northwest Distributors with something really different. So I'm excited to try this. I have no idea what it is, but he said it's really cool, so let's find out together.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah, come on in, Don. I brought in the Duche de Longueville. This is their cider. It's from the cru Antoinette, which is a single cru of apples in Normandy. So this is a French hard cider, but it's very unique because it's made in a completely natural style, similar to Method Champenois in Champagne.
So what we have here is a sparkling single vineyard or cru. Didn't know they have crus for apples?
They do in France, yes.
Holy cow. So now, how big is this area for these apples? I've never heard of this before.
I'm not sure on the exact size.
I know I'm putting you on the spot, but I
cru.
mean, are you gonna have cru apples from all over the country? That's insane.
They're-
I guess it makes sense though.
I mean, the best place in France for apples is Normandy. So you'll only find the good crus in Normandy. Throughout France, they don't really grow really.
That actually makes
top-quality
sense, because if you
apples.
go to Japan, Aomori, that's got the best apples. So anyway, that makes sense to me now. All right, so he's going to open this on camera. Hopefully no one will be harmed during this process. Last time I let my wife try to do this, don't ask. So anyway, I'm pretty amazed anyway, and I've never had a sparkling... Now, is it actual champagne style?
Actual champagne style. They
Holy
use
cow.
native yeast from the apples from the cru. So
Holy
it's
cow.
they're not using any sort of outside yeast. They're using yeast that's found in the orchard on the apples.
Stop the insanity. Now, number one, before we go on, look at this packaging, okay? And I can tell you the pricing on this, I'm not going to divulge it right now, but it's very good. You guys will be shocked. If you take this to somebody's house and say you spent 40, 50, 60 bucks on it, the packaging is going to make them believe it because it's beautiful. It's hard to get that, but when you have it in your hand and the foil and just it's traditional looking, it's awesome. So anyway.
And the juice is really good too.
Yeah. Well, you know, the packaging is critical. It actually starts
yeah.
the process in the brain of what am I going to get. So I'm excited. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's.
Are we going to give some to the camera lady?
We are.
She's
We
been
have
doing a
to.
pretty
She
good
has
job.
to try this. So.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to wait till you're done. We don't want the camera to get a little unsteady. Holy cow. That's got a great color. Look at that. Wow. Now that color is amazing. All right, this goes to the camera lady, AKA Dawn. Holy cow. So now we have terrible light in here, and I've got this copper, and we've got all these, like the turtle and these lights, but it's orangish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you get? Is that just me, or am I going insane, or what? Like this yellow, almost amber.
It's amber.
That is a beautiful amber.
Beautiful golden amber color.
It's like almost exactly like my turtle on the table over there. Wow. First of all, it's just stunningly beautiful. I love this already. All right, I'm gonna smell. All right, let me tell you, this is amazing already. I don't even need to drink it. When you smell this, that's outstanding. And I could see this with some cheddar cheese, like you said.
Yep.
We were off camera, we were talking about, okay, what would you have it with? He's like, you could drink this as a porch pounder, so to speak. It's good on its own, right? But now, after you smell it, you're like, where's the cheddar cheese? Oh my, okay, I'm going in, I gotta try this.
Yeah, I absolutely love this cider. I have to say that I never really enjoyed hard cider for a very long time until I was able to discover some of the ciders coming out of Normandy in France, and more particularly this
Cheers, let's
example.
try it.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh boy. That is stunning. What's really nice is that apple peel kind of dryness to it, very subtle. It's beautiful. It's not overly sweet at all.
No.
In fact, it said 4.5 alcohol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought, well, it's going to be very sweet, but there's not a lot of residual sugar in there. It's enough to kind of keep it fun. And I was expecting it to be a lot sweeter, but it's not. This is outstanding. He told me I'd like it, and he's right. So, man, kudos to you for that.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm taking a bottle home, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, let's try this again. But the smell, I mean, this is fantastic. And you know, this is what we've been trying to do for you guys, is to bring in things that are different, interesting, strange, wonderful, and amazing. And this is one of them. This is fantastic. And I'm not just saying that. I really like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely organic farming. Everything about this cider here is completely natural. Everything that goes into making this cider comes from the local area, from around Duche de Longueville, and it has a true sense of place, and you can't say that for a lot of ciders.
It's almost got a honey type of sweetness to it. I liken it to like a light honey along with the peel of the apple and the dryness, but it's hard to describe. This is very different. I've never had anything like this. That's outstanding.
Yeah, and there's like a little bit of almost baking spice too.
Yeah, totally.
You actually taste a little bit of cinnamon, which goes absolutely great with apples.
Yeah, now that you say that, it does. The cinnamon just pops.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's just a little bit of cinnamon on the nose, and it really brings out that apple flavor.
Man, that is outstanding. So tell you what, so how much of this do you guys have in stock? Because I need all of it.
Not very much. We run out of stock all the time. Most of it was going to a fancy French restaurant that is now having trouble, obviously because of coronavirus. So there's a little bit more right now, but it's very, very hard to come by.
Well, I'll tell you what, so I want you guys to try this. He's been nice enough to bring it down and share it with me, and we're sharing it with you. So this is outstanding. You guys have to try this. It's going to be limited. There's a case here now, probably not much more than that coming if we're lucky. So my recommendation is, when you see this video, to either call my cell number, text me, whatever, or through Facebook, because you're going to want one of these. There's not a lot to go around. So thanks for that. I really appreciate it. That's outstanding. And so if you guys like what we're doing here at the Secret Wine Society, stop in and see us in Oakland. We're going to be open Wednesday at noon. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, and of course the bell for notifications and all that jazz. We'll see you guys later on. Love all of you.